Okay, hi. I'm Karsen Henwood, and I'm from Olathe High School, and I was at the Tybee Island Marine Science Center for Marine Biology. So I was on Tybee Island, which is off the coast of Savannah in Georgia. Super beautiful. I was at the Tybee Island Marine Science Center, which is just a small aquarium that's right on the beach, right by a pier on their island. That's an example of our schedule. There's some of the things we did and the outside of the center. So I did a large variety of things, but I did a lot in the husbandry, which was my absolute favorite part. I got to take care of the animals, feed the animals, clean the tanks, which doesn't sound fun, but it is. I also helped with Sea Camp. They had a children's camp for during the day, and it was super interesting. And then they do a lot of public programs there about teaching the public about what they do. So here are a bunch of cleaning tanks, Sea Camp. I got to scrub a bunch of baby terrapins with a toothbrush to keep the algae off of them. One of my favorite parts. The pier was right, and it was like a 2-minute walk out to the end of the pier, and they caught sharks on like the daily basis, and so I got to feel a bunch of sharks, which was super cool. So here's just some more what we did. They had a turtle named Matthew, and he was turning 2 the day I was leaving, so we had a birthday party for him, and that was his cake. There's the birthday party, just some more programs, some food. So here's the staff. In the middle bottom there, that's Chantal. She was the center curator, and so I worked with her a lot of the time, and she was a super interesting person. And then Kelly and Allie on the side of her, they were they're training to be curators. They were super interesting. And Tori, who was my favorite Sea Camp counselor. So these are a bunch of the animals. They need slides of their own because they're so important. We had 2 baby gators. That's Matthew down in that corner. That's Maisie the snake up there. There's Ruby and Pearl, some of the turtles. And then that's baby Nugget. He was my favorite to feed every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I learned a lot. I learned about food preparation, bird, mammal, and turtle rescue, the different programs that our country and the island has in place to protect turtles, how to take care of tanks and the importance of that, and a lot of silly sea facts. So I had 2 different host families. One of them is the board member. He's here tonight, thank you. And they were really great. Some of their dogs and pets felt just like home. So in my spare time, I did a lot of stuff. Over there on the far left, that's Kathy Sackis. She's a marine biologist that I was introduced to, and she is really interesting in what I aspire to be. And then she took me kayaking. I explored downtown Savannah, spent a lot of time on the beach, obviously. And then while I was on vacation, I took a few other vacations. So at one point, I went down to Montgomery, Alabama, and went to the Equality Museum, the new one that just opened up. And then I went to an undeveloped island, Sapelo, with another sea camp. I visited the Turtle Hospital in South Carolina and the aquarium there as well. So this is our special story. I felt as though I had to include it. At the end, the last Tuesday of my internship, there were 6 baby sea turtles that were found in a hotel room, which is super illegal, by the way. Don't do that. And so we had the 6 of them brought in to us, and we had to check them and make sure they were all going to make it, and then we got to release them that afternoon. It was really special. My advice to future Pinterns is take advantage of the experiences, and not only the internship, but everything else it has. There's so much you can learn about, not just the science. And I would like to thank all these people.